I don't know how I got here. I only remember that I was at home packing my things to go to work as a new police officer in my city, when suddenly I fell in a strange way, as if I had gone through the floor, and now I'm here in this strange place, with yellow walls, no windows, no people, just this annoying sound of lights, and the smell of humidity combined with another strange smell. In the midst of the confusion, I realized something strange. My cell phone is no longer with me. I had it in my hand seconds before falling, but now it's gone. Maybe I dropped it when I fainted during the fall. Was I kidnapped? Or is this a dream? Either way, I have to stay calm and not lose my composure. I just hope my police training is sufficient. I've been here for hours, walking, and I can't find any way out. Just the same fucking yellow walls, next to the fucking lights that don't stop making that annoying sound. The smell of humidity is unbearable, and that other smell, I don't know how to describe it, like a kind of strange sweat. And if all the above wasn't bad enough, I feel like something is watching me, fortunately. I have my service pistol. As a police officer, thank goodness I had it before I ended up here. It's a Glock Model 17, loaded, along with 2 cartridges for reloading. I just hope I don't have to use it. I also have my officer's badge, a flashlight, and a small journal where I'll write down what I find and little else. After walking for a while, I see something new. It can't be. I can make out something different. A room with 1 door and an empty closet. Inside, there are 2 beds, 2 nightstands with lamps. There's also a locked trapdoor. I think it leads down to a basement. Are there more people trapped here besides me? I open one of the drawers in one of the nightstands and find a rather worn journal and some keys. I suppose they're for opening the trapdoor. This journal intrigues me. I open it and manage to read between its worn pages.
If someone is reading this, first of all, let me congratulate you for still being alive. And yes, I know you must be wondering, what the heck is this place? Well, this cursed place has many names. Some call it liminal space, others a dimension between dimensions. Although the term I like to use the most is the Backrooms. It sounds good and is easy to say. Anyway, you must be wondering, what do I care what this place is called? I just want to get out of here. And yes, dear reader, there are ways to escape the Backrooms, but it requires experience exploring these endless corridors, as well as being in good physical condition. So, if you're not very athletic, my dear reader, I'm afraid you can try, but believe me when I tell you that those things that inhabit this place, or rather, these places, like fresh meat. And if you are in good physical condition, good for you. You just need to know how to move around, and have a lot of luck. Just to give you an idea, just like you probably arrived, by going through the floor or a wall, anything else from your world could also clip in. That's what it's called when an object or person, or thing, crosses the space between dimensions and arrives in the Backrooms. That is, just like you arrived, anything, and I mean anything, could clip in and appear very close to, or next to, where you are right now. Once, I almost had a house roof fall on me when I was gathering supplies. I almost died of fright that time, and that is just one of many dangers when exploring the Backrooms. Then there are the creatures that inhabit this place. Believe me, there are all kinds of creatures, too many to describe in one page. Another danger is the psychological factor. Being here for a long time can affect your perception of things, and drive you crazy or make you hallucinate. For that, I recommend resting, and maintaining a fixed routine, to not lose your sanity. Basically, those are all the dangers related to this alternate dimension. There are also veterans, people who have a lot of experience, entering and leaving this strange dimension. You might encounter one of them while exploring. If you're lucky, maybe, just maybe, one of them will help you by guiding you to a place where you can clip back to your world. But, take this warning into account, do not touch the walls. They could be places where you can clip back to your world, but you could end up in the middle of the ocean, or on top of a freaking volcano, and believe me, it has happened to more than one person. Also, there are different levels. Yes, there are other levels besides these yellow rooms. which we call level 0. There are many types of levels. I haven't been to many, I can only tell you, try not to fall into any other level. From there your chances of leaving the backrooms decrease. The number of creatures that pursue you increases. The more levels you are in, because well, you could say you left a trail for the creatures. Somehow these things have a certain sensitivity that allows them to find those who have been in many levels. I have a theory that this is because of the smell that you end up having after having been in another level. The creatures, for example in level 0, yes, there are creatures in this level. They will be intrigued by the smell that you brought from level 2. For example, it's as if you were a creature that doesn't belong in its natural habitat, so to speak. Anyway, you're probably hungry now. There are supplies and a small kitchen in the basement, and it works. Yes, for some reason the gas and electricity are working here.
I finished reading for now. I'm really starving. I open the hatch. There's a room below, slightly larger than the one above, with a kitchen, a refrigerator, and a pantry stocked with canned food. I grab some canned beans and meat. Surprisingly, there are pots and pans, utensils, plates, a table, and chairs. If I weren't in the back rooms, I'd say it's a completely normal kitchen. I heat up the beans and meat and get ready to eat while I continue reading.
It's not just gas and electricity that work. The Wi-Fi works too. For some reason, my personal theory is that somehow the gas and electricity systems, as well as the Wi-Fi signals, got somehow glitched into the walls. Don't take my word for it though. It's just one of many theories I've come up with to try and make sense of the backrooms. Oh, and before I forget, whatever you do, if you encounter a creature, don't, and I mean it, don't, shoot it.
As I finished eating, I heard a strange noise upstairs, in the room where I had been before. I cautiously went upstairs and froze in fear when I saw what was there. The place had changed. I don't mean that someone had taken something or that it had been vandalized. No, the place had, in a supernatural way, been reconfigured. The entrance door was gone, replaced by a huge hallway that seemed endless. I couldn't make out where it ended. Just looking at it gave me chills. How was that physically possible? I was definitely dreaming. This couldn't be real. And there on the floor I saw something small. It couldn't be, it was my cell phone. But how on earth had it gotten there? No, Cat Aaron, I told myself, I must be hallucinating. I looked at it again more carefully, and yes, it was my damn cell phone. I took out my pistol and the flashlight. I placed the hand holding the flashlight under the hand holding the pistol, just as I had been taught in training. I stepped into the hallway and took a defensive stance where my cell phone was. I put the flashlight in my vest so it would keep shining while I carefully picked up my cell phone. I examined it. It had a worn case, the same color, the same weight. It was definitely the same one I had lost earlier. I picked it up with trembling hands to verify that it was my phone and turned on the screen. And I was horrified by what I saw. My photo gallery was open with dozens of photos of me exploring the hallways, all from impossible angles and all taken from behind me. My heart raced. No human could take photos like that from those angles. Suddenly, I felt a chill down my spine. I slowly turned around and saw it. A damn imperfect clone of myself. It's like looking in a mirror, but it's definitely not me. One of its eyes is higher than the other. Its gaze is vacant. That thing is identical to me, but it's not human. Its skin is taut, and its features slightly deformed. From a distance, she looks human, but up close, she's a poorly made copy. She's holding a phone in her hands, identical to mine. The copy smiles in an unnatural way, as if to greet me or mock my expression of horror. Then, the clone raises the phone and